Okay, now that we want to start the Spring project, I have first of all created a Spring projects directory inside the documents folder in my MacBook. If you are using Windows, you can create this folder anywhere you like, either on desktop, documents, or wherever you store your projects. Next up, we have to have Maven installed on our system. So please make sure you install Maven. Now I have Maven installed on my computer, so I'll directly use it through my terminal. Now to create a new fresh project, Spring project through Maven, all we have to do is type mvn, that is Maven, archetype and :generate. Now this begins to create the project structure for us. It's asking for a filter. Now whatever number you see on the right hand side, you just use that number. So I see 2251, I'll directly put 2251 and press enter. Next up, choose number 9, whichever version of quick start we like. I'll choose 9 by default. And then group ID is basically your organization ID kind of. So I usually put com.bugs.studios. That's what I use in every project. And artifact ID is the project name. So I'll give this project a name of Spring Bookstore. Press enter for the version number. Again, you can press enter or you can change your package name. I'll keep it default. And then again press enter. So the project has been generated. Now we'll open this project in IntelliJ. Okay, so now I have this project open in my IntelliJ, and what I see here is a basic empty project, Java project, Spring project. Okay, and then we can run the application from here. Now first of all, to make this basic project into a Spring project, a Spring web project, we first need to import some libraries and also write a little bit of code. So first of all, we have to go to Spring Initializr and then select the language as Java, project Maven. 3.5 is good, Spring Boot. And under add dependencies, all you have to do is select Spring Web and click on explore. Now you will see these XML tags. I'll make this bright. Now you see this parent tag, right? Now all you have to do is copy this parent tag, come to your pom.xml and paste it right above your group ID. And you'll see this reload icon. So once you press this, your Maven will be able to locate and or download this project from the repository. And second up, you have to do is copy these dependencies. So just copy these two singular dependency, copy them. This is for Spring Framework web starter pack and test. So now come back here, you'll see dependencies, paste those dependencies right here and press reload again. Now that we want to start our project, the Spring project, all we have to do is first of all add an annotation of Spring Boot application on top of this class. And secondly, all we gotta do is Spring application dot run app.class. Now once we do this and start our app, you will see that it will run the server, it will start the server. So no error messages, and it says Tomcat started on port 8080. Now if we try to open port 8080, that is localhost 8080, we don't see anything, right? So what we are missing here is a controller. Now to add a controller, we'll work on those controllers and all the other things. I'll explain them in detail later on, but just follow along for the basics. So we'll create our own controller, my controller, and we can put a tag @component, or we can also put REST controller. Now inside this controller, all we have to do is first of all define a method, public string index. So this will serve as the index page for us, and from index we just send a message from the bookstore, and above this method we have to give this an annotation of get mapping, which makes it servable to a get request. Now let's rerun the app. And now restart the server and refresh. Now you see that we get the message hello from the bookstore. Now that we already have a basic project at hand, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a repository and upload the basic structure inside this Git repository. So I'll name the repository as Spring Book Store. That is available. I have created the repository. Now what I have to do is just go to the terminal and say git init git branch -m main git add git commit and then we have to add the remote. So what we can do here is just basically copy this, paste it here, and write git push -u origin main. So the repository is updated and we have our basic structure added in this repository. Alright guys, I'll see you in another video. Bye.